Robbie Shepherd, a veteran radio broadcaster who hosted Take the Floor on BBC Radio Scotland for 35 years, has passed away. The 87-year-old from Dunecht, Aberdeenshire, was a passionate advocate of the Doric dialect of northeast Scotland. He was a well-known commentator on the Braemar Gathering, a hill games competition attended by members of the royal family, including the late Queen. Robbie Shepherd hosted Take the Floor from the early 1980s. Following his departure from the Scottish dance music show in 2016, Nicola Sturgeon, then First Minister, was among those who paid tribute to him, calling him a broadcasting legend. Thousands of listeners watched Take the Floor on Saturday nights, and after his departure Gary Innes, who took over the show, became close friends with Shepherd. Innes called him a true legend, and Shepherd modestly replied that Innes would do a fine job. Robbie Shepherd's Take the Floor program has been an integral part of Scotland's cultural life for many decades, and his passing has deeply saddened BBC Scotland director Steve Carson and the whole BBC Scotland family. They extend their condolences to his family and friends in Aberdeen, and to radio listeners around the world who loved listening to his Doric voice and his passion for the music he cherished. Throughout his career, Shepherd was criticized for his accent, but embraced his roots and was loved by listeners from all walks of life. His work has been recognized with an MBE, and he himself has been inducted into the Trad Music Awards Hall of Fame. In addition to radio broadcasting, Shepherd was a well-known commentator on various Highland Games competitions and appeared on other television shows. He was also the author of books on Scottish dance music and Scottish country dancing, and ran a newspaper column in the Doric language. Vincent Speranza, a private first class, enlisted in the U.S. Army in 1943. He was assigned as a replacement to Company H of the renowned 501st Parachute Infantry Regiment, part of the illustrious 101st Airborne Division known as the Screaming Eagles. In December 1944, Vincent took part in one of the most challenging battles faced by American soldiers in the European theater of operations, the Siege of Bastogne, an episode of the Battle of the Bulge. During this intense battle, around 11,000 American troops found themselves encircled in the Belgian city of Bastogne by approximately 54,000 German forces. As a machine gun operator, Vincent emerged from this tough battle unharmed and devoted himself to visiting and encouraging his wounded comrades. In one remarkable incident, he visited his machine gun partner, Joe, who had suffered shrapnel wounds in both legs. Joe was being treated in a field hospital improvised inside St. Peter's Church in Bastogne, which still stands today. In a video interview, Vincent recalls a touching moment during his visit to the church. An elderly woman approached him with a young child who took a step back and thanked Vincent for their freedom, giving a British-style military salute with his palm facing forward. This heartfelt encounter deeply moved Vincent, bringing him to tears, and he admits that he was overcome with emotion. A year ago, the U.S. Army website shared Vincent's testimony, now at the age of 95. The article highlights the most horrific experience he endured during the war, the liberation of the Dachau concentration camp. There, Vincent and his men witnessed piles of corpses, an oven with human bones still warm, and emaciated victims barely clinging to life. The haunting memories of that dreadful scene have stayed with Vincent for 70 years. Let us take this moment to pay tribute to Vincent and all the brave men like him who fought for freedom during World War II. Their sacrifices and bravery will never be forgotten. Whitfield, a Dallas native, showed a strong interest in the Dallas Cowboys team from an early age. After graduating from Roosevelt High School, his desire to be closer to the team led him to take a job as a security guard at the stadium in the early 1990s. His job soon became intertwined with his passion for the team. His easy rapport with the fans caught the attention of the team owners, and he became their favorite. When the new AT&T Stadium was being built, he was named the stadium's artistic ambassador due to his popularity. Although he wasn't very good at art at first, he gladly jumped at the opportunity to learn. He enthusiastically began giving educational tours of the stadium's extensive art collection. From high school students to celebrities and even former presidents, Whitfield provided everyone with an exceptional stadium experience that earned him local celebrity status and made him one of the team's most beloved icons. Phil Whitfield's passing at the age of 62 has left a significant void for those who have been associated with the Cowboys team over the past 30 years, including regular attendees at Texas Stadium and AT&T Stadium. Whitfield joined the Cowboys in 1993 and has held a variety of positions, including a security guard at both stadiums, before becoming an active member of the Dallas Cowboys cheerleading squad. He was known for his appearances on the television show Dallas Cowboys Cheerleaders, Making the Team on CMT, where he announced the team's roster each year, consistently inspiring those around him with his warm smile and positive attitude. Whitfield also most recently served as the artistic ambassador for the Cowboys art collection at AT&T Stadium. He played a significant role in the creation of the art collection at the stadium, and his commitment to engaging and inspiring children in the arts is commendable. Jean Jones, wife of Cowboys owner Jerry Jones, expressed deep sorrow on behalf of the organization at the passing of Phil Whitfield. She emphasized that he was universally respected and adored over the years. Whitfield's presence as a fine ambassador for the Cowboys, his friendships and his role as a docent in the arts program will be greatly missed by all. Mark Gilpin's early acting career took off when he stepped into the role of Sean Brody in the movie Jaws 2, replacing the previous young actor who played Chief Brody's son in the original Jaws. He portrayed one of the young men from Amity Island who found themselves in peril, chased by a menacing great white shark after their sailboat ran aground. Following his success in Jaws 2, Gilpin's acting journey continued with appearances in TV shows like Chips, Fantasy Island, Silver Spoons, and China Beach. He also ventured into the world of movies, starring in films such as Earthlings, The Legend of the Lone Ranger, and She's Out of Control, which marked his final film. Tragically, Mark Gilpin, a beloved star of one of my favorite movies, passed away at the age of 56 due to the impact of 2 brain tumors. At the tender age of 11, he was offered the significant role of Sean Brody in the successful sequel, Jaws 2, 1978, which followed the iconic classic directed by Steven Spielberg. Mark's character, along with Roy Scheider's portrayal of Martin Brody, encounters a shark in the gripping final minutes of the movie. The screenplay for Jaws 2 was co-written by Carl Gottlieb and Howard Sackle. The news of Mark Gilpin's death has deeply saddened the cinematic world. He will always be remembered for his memorable role as Sean Brody, the youngest son of Police Chief Martin Brody, in the terrifying film directed by Jeanette Schwark. Mark's sister, actress Peri Gilpin, best known for her roles in shows like Frasier and Make or Break, shared the tragic news of his passing on social media. At the young age of 11, Mark Gilpin quickly became a recognizable name after his significant role in Jaws 2. He went on to land successive roles in successful films, including Fantasy Island, where he had the opportunity to work alongside his sister April. Additionally, he appeared in movies like Where's Willie?, Criminals on Earth, and License to Kill. Despite his early success in the entertainment industry, Mark Gilpin eventually chose a different path and pursued a career as a software engineer, leaving behind the world of cinema.